Hey everyone, my name is Alexandra, and welcome to the Buckner Project series on civics videos. These are my friends Phoebe and Charlie, who are going to help me with the lesson. Today, we are going to learn more about our government and its different parts. Go ahead and take a couple minutes to discuss with your classmates. What do you already know about our government? Pause the video now. Good job, everyone. So far, we have covered that our government is a democracy where the people are in control. Have you guys heard of anything else about our government? It could be a name, title, or anything having to do with our government. Take a minute to talk with your class. You can pause the video now. Nice job reviewing. Today, we're going to take some time to look at the government that you live in. That's right, the United States of America. Remember how we talked about democracy? Well, you're living in one right now. Yes, the United States of America is a democracy. Now, let's discuss our Constitution. Our founding fathers wrote the Constitution way back in 1787. It lays out the rights that American citizens have. Do you know what a citizen is? If not, let me tell you. A citizen legally belongs to and is protected by a certain government. That means you, your brother, your sister, your teachers, your mayor, your senators, and even the president are citizens of the United States. The Constitution also describes the powers that the government holds. The Constitution starts with the words "we the people" to show and emphasize that the United States democracy works for its people. It is split up into a preamble, 7 articles, and 27 amendments. So, we just discussed the Constitution. Remember how I told you that the Constitution had 27 amendments? That might have been a little confusing, so I wanted to let you know that an amendment is a minor change to something in order to make it better. So, the 27 amendments of the Constitutions were all changes made to the Constitution in order to make it better. Here's an example. The 19th Amendment, passed in 1919, changed the Constitution by giving women the right to vote. Now, that sounds like a good decision to me. So, you might be wondering, why are we talking about amendments anyways? Well, that's because it's time to discuss the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. These are split up from the others because they are what our founding fathers thought were essential rights that could never be taken away. For example, the First Amendment in the Bill of Rights allows Americans to say or publish whatever they want without getting in trouble with the government.
Have you guys heard of the 3 branches of government? Discuss with your classmates and pause the video here. The 3 branches of government are the system that keeps our government balanced and working. The different sections, the executive, legislative, and judicial, all have unique jobs and power over parts of our government. Do you know why there are 3 branches? There are 3 branches of government so they can keep each other in check and make sure none of them get too much power. They do this through a system of checks and balances. Can you guys guess what that means? A system of checks and balances basically means that each branch can check on each other and make sure that the power is balanced out equally between them. For example, the legislative branch could take away power from corrupt people in the executive and judicial branch, and the other way around. So now that we have a brief overview of what the branches can do, let's talk about the specific ones. First, the executive branch. This branch includes the president, vice president, the cabinet, and other executive committees. Have you heard of some of these people? If you have, pause, turn to your classmates, and share. So you might be wondering what the executive branch is and what its people can do. Well, they enforce the law, spend money, declare states of emergencies, appoint judges to the Supreme Court, and grant pardons for crimes.
Do you guys know what the legislative branch is? Well, the legislative branch is the part of the government that makes the laws. It's also called the Congress. They make the laws, control the money, and even declare war. If you were in the legislative branch, what laws would you make? Pause the video and share your ideas with your classmates. Congress is split into two sections, the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Senate is a group of 100 people called senators. Each state elects 2 senators to represent them. Do you know who our senators are in Texas? Ted Cruz and John Cornyn are our senators. The Senate works together to make important decisions, often regarding government administration and policy. The House of Representatives is the second part of Congress, or the second chamber. In the House, there are 435 representatives from all of the states. The amount of representatives per state is based on the state's population. Do you know how many representatives we have in Texas? We have 36 representatives, which is a lot because Texas has a very big population. The House has the powers to launch bills, raise money, charge officials with doing wrong things, and even elect the president if there is a tie. The final part of government is the judicial branch. They interpret the laws and make arrangement for prisoners. The highest power in the judicial branch is the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is made up of a Chief Justice who's in charge and currently 8 associate justices. However, the number of justices on the Supreme Court can change. The justices are nominated by the President and approved by the Senate, one part of the legislative branch. The Supreme Court makes sure people are equal under the law, and they supervise the judicial system in the U.S. Aside from the Supreme Court, there are many state and local court systems used to deal with issues that don't affect people on a national level. Now that we have covered all the information, let's play an interactive game. Get into groups of 3. In your group, have a person be one head of a branch of the government. One person be the president, another be the head of the Senate or House, and last be the Chief Justice. Each person makes a decision or announces something that is within the powers of your said branch. For example, if you are the head of the legislative branch, any part of Congress, think of a new law you think could be useful. It could be something serious or something as silly as ice cream every day for every meal. All right, go into your groups and pause the video. That was awesome! Next week, we're going to learn more about the process of our government. Thank you so much for supporting the Buckner Project. We hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new. See you next time!